Kenneth being the villain was not in my Love is Blind bingo cards during Black History, Black Women's Month.
These diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie Woo, VVS. I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
What's up, guys? It's your sister. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Especially if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and join the Black Women's Tribe during Black History, Black Women's Month. Y'all got me working day and night. I can't keep up. The Black Women's History, Black Women's Month, I can't. It's a lot going on. But it is Saturday. It is Saturday, 5:46. I actually have a birthday dinner at 7 o'clock. Child, so I'm gonna try to do this real quickly. It's a pink theme. We're gonna be making candles. It's for my girl Zinga. She is on I think she's on Zatima, which is Tyler Perry's show, so shout out to her. It was her birthday a couple days ago, so we're gonna go celebrate her birthday. The pinkest theme. I'm wearing this dress. It is a one-piece dress. Don't ask me where I got it from. It's been sitting in my closet for a minute. And I think I'm gonna wear these shoes. Which shoes should I wear? Should I wear these Steve Maddens? Or should I wear these? I don't know. You know what though? I don't feel like they're the exact pink. But you know what? I don't mind them not being the exact pink. Like I don't really mind that. I think these are cute. They're not the exact same pink, but I think they're really cute. Okay, let's get to it. Love is Blind, episodes 7 through 9. Usually I will go through the episodes and, you know, like chronological order and say this happened, that happened, or whatever. But you know what? I really feel like I want to focus on the couples and go in chronicle order of what has happened with these couples. So I think that that's what I'm going to focus on for this because I have so much to say. So much to say, but I'll start off with this. Kenneth being the villain was not in my bingo cards. During Black Women's, Black History, Black Women's Month, Kenneth, I'm so disappointed. Like, raise your hand if you're disappointed in Kenneth. I'm so disappointed in Kenneth. Like, I did not see that coming. Kenneth being a total gaslighting asshole, totally didn't see that coming. I have so many questions. So many questions. But let me start off first with Amy and Johnny. Make a long story short, I think that Amy and Johnny are a nice couple. I think that they both obviously like have great chemistry. From the time that they were in the pod to the time they saw each other at their reveal, I feel like the chemistry has only grown. Like we've seen the chemistry grow. We see how much fun they have together. They only have really two big issues. I think one issue is Amy saying that, you know, how her family and specifically her dad, you know, if he doesn't give her his blessing, she can't move on. Her family gets very, very involved in her relationships. You know, her dad gets very involved. And that's very on brand for Hispanics. Like, like immigrants, but Hispanics, like every Hispanic friend that I've ever had, like their families remind me so much of other immigrant families, which is just like, they live on top of each other. They live, they breathe, they eat, like everything is together, like one together, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm not surprised by that. I just feel like, well, damn girl, you are grown. So it's like, why would you need your dad's blessing? Like, why would you even come on this show knowing that if your daddy don't approve, you can't move on with this person? Like, I just feel like, why you maybe I shouldn't ask that, but it's very on brand for Hispanics to be that way. And I think another thing, their other big issue is they don't want kids. But Johnny specifically Johnny does not want kids. And I think he said he doesn't want kids for at least 5 years, right? And so remember, I think when they were down in the DR in their honeymoon, they didn't have any sex because he doesn't want kids.
Yeah. Or to worry about anyone else.
Yeah.
And when she's like, I'm not on birth control. And like, I just always thought that like everyone was on birth control.
And I'm just like, Johnny, you don't know how to pull out, baby? It's something called pulling out. It's something called condoms. It's something called vasectomy. Like what Amy said. He wants Amy to get on birth control, but she's like, I'm anoremic. I'm anoremic, okay? I be having to get blood transformations, okay? I be having to do all this shit. No, I don't want to take birth control. Again, raise your hand if you're like that. Like, I remember taking birth control once. I was in college and I did the patch, right? And I did the patch because I didn't want to do pills. I felt like I was going to forget to do the pills. Even now, like, I have to, like, force myself to remember to take my vitamins. Like, I'm just not good with pills. And so I did the patch. And one time I put my patch on like 1 day late. And when I tell you, it threw my entire body, my cycle, like everything, it threw everything off. When my period finally did come back, it was horrendous for a while. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing birth control again. And I was anoremic back then too. I was anoremic. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing this. So I understand Amy's concerns, but at the same time, okay, condoms, baby. Y'all know about condoms? Y'all know about Plan B pills? Like, you know, baby, on my honeymoon, I would have been taking all the Plan B. Now, I don't suggest it for y'all because y'all just got here. Even though, yeah, y'all are engaged, but I don't know if the Love is Blind people be having people take STD tests. Like, do they have everybody take STD tests? Has anybody answered that? Like, do they make everybody take STD tests to make sure that people are not spreading STDs? Probably not, maybe, because of like, maybe HIPAA prohibits them from doing that. I don't know. But I would think with a show that its premise is like expecting people to have sex. I mean, they probably don't require it. I'm pretty sure they don't require it, but you know, they are expecting people to engage in sex. So I would think that, I think that would be a good suggestion to make sure that everybody gets tested. So they're not around here spreading the AIDS like Legion, allegedly. Y'all heard about it? I got to get into the whole Risa, Tisa, and Legion. It's so much shit. I'm so glad I didn't make a video yet because there's been so much shit. Apparently the streets say Legion got the AIDS. Now, I didn't say it. But they around here saying the AIDS. Do y'all remember? Do y'all watch Real Housewives of Atlanta? There was an episode of Nene. Who was it that was saying something about AIDS? And she was like, not the AIDS. I'm sorry. It's not funny. Having HIV/AIDS is not funny. But I always thought the way she said that was funny. But yeah, let's make sure that they're not spreading the AIDS. You know, and all the other things like, you know, chlamydia, syphilis, you know. I think that would be a good suggestion to make sure that people are not spreading, you know, certain diseases when they come on the show. But yeah, y'all get some condoms. I just feel like he's just so, like, Johnny is like, listen, I'm not putting my dick in you. I am not putting my penis in you during Black History, Black Women's Month, because I don't want no kids. And it's like, Johnny, condoms have been around. Condoms have been around since the 1700s, baby. I need you to catch up, okay? Wear a condom, baby, okay? Thank you. Next.
Okay, y'all, so while I'm editing this video, TMZ came out with footage showing Johnny and Jessica, walking through the airport together. And this is really weird because they never actually crossed paths with each other during filming of the show. See, and I know that Jess is y'all little fave, but I'm telling y'all, I've said this before in a previous review. I think she was a plant. I really think she was a plant. I'm not going to be surprised if she's already doing podcasts before the season's even over. Don't be surprised if she ends up in other Netflix stuff. Like, she was a plant. She was here for fame. She wasn't on the show looking for love. The whole, I have a daughter, I'm a mom, and I'm scared to tell him I have a daughter. And, you know, the whole, you are going to need your EpiPen to open up your airwaves. You are going to choke when you see what you missed out on. Sis had her script ready. I'm telling y'all, the girl was here for fame, and she's getting it. Good for her. but I don't think it was genuine at all, and this is weird.
Jeremy and Laura. Jeremy and Laura, my lord. Going back to the honeymoon, I thought it was just very strange because where we left off with them was Laura making that racist bean dip joke, telling Jeremy to go slap AD's breasts, okay, and that she would be okay with it. And you had AD telling Jeremy if he would have did that, that she would have fought him. You had Clay telling Laura that that was very offensive. And you had Laura saying, oh my gosh, Jeremy, why are you over here offending them and taking something way out of proportion? And then you had Jennifer who's like, Laura, you did tell him to go bean dip her, you know, and so Laura's a racist. So I don't give a damn what she gets out of this experience. She's a racist. And she was so unapologetic about what she did. And so we find out, you know, remember when they were at the honeymoon and the whole bean dip night happened, he stormed off. He went back to his hotel room. Come to find out, when he got to the hotel room, he slept on the couch. He didn't sleep with Laura, didn't say anything to her. And the next day they have a conversation about it. Now, is it me or I was expecting him to come down on Laura and ask her to apologize, not only to him, but also say, hey, you owe AD an apology. No, instead, we got him apologizing and her, yeah, you were wrong because you went and said what I said to you. Instead of her taking accountability for being racist and for telling him to do something very inappropriate, even if AD was not black, even if AD was just another white girl, that's assault. Like, that's literally assault. It is assault. It is assault. And when you add AD's race, it is literally racial violence. Okay? And the fact that she didn't apologize about it, he didn't require her to apologize, I felt that was totally, totally weird. Please let me know if you agree with that. But anyway, so as per usual, once the couples are done with the honeymoon, they go and they move in together, right? And then they go and they visit each other's homes, right? Baby, they made sure everybody's home was clean, okay? They didn't want a season 2 repeat. What was that boy's name from season 2 who had the doo-doo with the flies, you know, flying over the doo-doo? You know, ain't nobody had no air mattresses. Like what was the black guy in season 2, Ayana's man who had the mattress on the floor. Everybody had a headboard, you know what I'm saying? Everybody had their beds, a headboard, couches, silverware. I thought it was very weird of Laura when she got to Jeremy's home, how overly critical she was of how clean he was. First of all, he mentioned that he was a clean freak in the pods, right? Then she gets to his house and oh my God, she was upset that this man had silverware. Like, oh my God, gold silverware? She opened his fridge. Why are your drinks organized? Like, everything's so organized. Why? Like, she gets to his bedroom and mind you, let me know if you agree with this. I hate people who wear sneakers on carpet. I hate you people. Like, I hate you people. I want y'all to leave this planet and leave the rest of us normal people alone. You people who put sneakers on carpet, I want you guys to leave us the fuck alone. I really do. She gets to his home. She's wearing sneakers on his carpet. I think he was wearing sneakers too, though. Do y'all remember when they got to the bedroom? Why were they wearing sneakers while laying on the bed? Like, you people are weird.
And I gotta
I love that you like sound like Squidward with it on.
You people are like, you people that do this are weird. I even think with Amy and Johnny, when they got to their apartment together, when she was unpacking her luggage, she put her luggage on the bed. Like, y'all are disgusting. Like, people who do that, y'all are disgusting. That is so disgusting to me. Sneakers on carpet, shoes on the bed, putting your luggage on the bed. Y'all are nasty. Like, it is so disgusting to me. Let me know if you agree. Anyway, I just felt like it just was so weird of her. It's like she was putting him down for having a clean apartment and silverware. See, like I always say, it be the people ending up with the wrong people for me. Laura should have been on last season, and she should have ended up with Izzy, who didn't have nothing but red plastic cups. Like, that's the type of dude you deserve. You deserve a dude with plastic cups, no headboard, no nightstand, and a lost and found where you have hair ties from random bitches and condoms, you know, just lying around. Like, that's the type of dude you deserve. Like, I couldn't believe she was clean shaming this man. Like, it made no sense to me. But anyway, so we move forward, and Jeremy meets her family. And again, while they were meeting her family, I felt just like her energy was just so weird. Her energy was so weird. She just kept putting this man down in front of her family. Kept talking about how whack he dresses. Kept talking about just like his mannerisms and how just the way she was like cussing him out like in front of her family. It was to the point where I think even her mom was like, do you enjoy this man? Are you having fun? Are you? And I think her sister-in-law was like, listen, like, I think it's cool for everybody to have their thing. Because she was talking about how he dresses. Oh, he likes pineapple shirts. Mind you, I think we've only seen Jeremy with one pineapple shirt this season. But okay. Oh, he likes pineapple shirts. And her sister-in-law was like, listen, like, if that's his thing, that's his thing. Like, pineapple shirts are his thing. That's his thing. I think it's cool for people to have their thing. I just find Laura to be very weird. Just weird energy. I find her to be mean. Going back to even the honeymoon scene, like, did you guys catch how she was even like throwing shade at Johnny when Johnny was at the bar? And she's like, oh, not a bun, not a top bun. But then she's the same girl who went to Johnny and was like, so, I love you and Amy, but you're like, I thought for sure y'all are fucking. Like, I thought for sure you guys are knocking boots already. It's like, something is weird about that bitch. She's just a mean, racist bitch. Like, she's just not a likable person at all. But also too, I'm already not a fan of non-Black people using African-American vernacular. But when I see white women who also exhibit racist behavior like Laura did at the get together in DR, where she told her white fiance to go slap a Black woman's breast, and then to see her be, oh, not this, not that, yeah, it's just no, bitch, no. I do not like seeing white women who display racist behavior using African-American vernacular. Not during Black History, Black Women's Month. No ma'am. Let's take some of that vernacular out of your vocabulary, okay? Let's do some subtracting, all right? Let's do some subtraction. Is it subtraction? Y'all know child. Let's do some subtraction, okay? But anyway, so fast forward, you have Laura later on who does meet up with Jessica, but I'll get to that later because that goes into the Jimmy and Megan and Fox storyline. But later on, we're left with a cliffhanger between Laura and Jimmy. Laura and Jeremy, my bad. So apparently, they move in together, they're living together, and all of a sudden there was one night where Jeremy went out at 11 o'clock, didn't come back until like after 5 a.m. in the morning, right? And so they're going back and forth. They're arguing about it. She's like, where were you? And he's like, oh, I was at this club. And she's like, what was happening? Oh, well, like all the guys are getting together. And she's like, who was with y'all? Who was at the club with y'all? And it's like the way she's questioning her, we've all been there, ladies. Like, we already know the answers to the questions we asking. We just want to see if you're going to cooperate and if you're going to tell the truth. And depending on whether you lie or tell the truth, that dictates where we're going to go in our relationship, how we're going to move forward. And so he tells her, listen, like, the guys hit me up. They were going to go out. and they did let me know that Sarah was gonna be there. Sarah is a girl that he, who was his number 2 in the pods. Hold on, let me just rewind a little bit. Remember back at the honeymoon, the last get together that they all had, Jeremy and Amy had a conversation. And Jeremy told Amy that, you know, I wouldn't mind meeting Sarah. I would not mind meeting Sarah. You know, Sarah was great. You know, it's just that me and Laura were greater. But I had nothing really negative to say about Sarah. I would be friends with Sarah outside of here. And Amy was just like, yeah, I'm gonna just mind my business on that one. But okay, do you, you know? But he did say that he would like to meet Sarah outside of the pods. And then 2, we did find out, because Laura wouldn't stop talking about it, that when she met up with Jessica, she did let Jessica know that Jimmy showed her a screenshot of Sarah reaching out to her, reaching out to Jeremy in his DMs on Instagram. Jeremy didn't respond to her, but he did just like the message. She even brought it up to her family. Oh my God, I can't believe I almost forgot that. She brought it up to her family when they all met up. And even her sister-in-law was like, I mean, did you have to like it? Did you have to heart the message? And he was like, well, you know, when you like something, it just hearts it. Like when somebody sends you a DM, if you just double tap, it just automatically hearts it. And so she brought it up to her family. Now she's bringing it up to Jessica. And, you know, Jessica was like, well, I mean, at least he's being transparent with you. He brought it to you. You didn't have to take it out of him. He brought it to you, which was great. But you could tell Laura just didn't like that. And so now finding out that, fast forward to the fact that he went to this outing and he tells Laura, he's like, listen, the guys told me Sarah was going to be there, but I'm not going to let nobody else dictate who I hang around. What?
You know what? I'm not going to let somebody else like dictate what I do.
No, baby, we starting this off wrong. We getting off on the wrong foot. Make a long story short, he goes out with the guys. Sarah is there. Apparently, they talked. He said that him and Sarah stayed in the parking lot of this club until 5 a.m. just talking.
You hung back with Sarah Ann and was talking till 5 a.m.
And she's like, no, you didn't. He's like, yes, I did. She's like, so why didn't you tell me that you were going to go hang out with Sarah? He was like, what? I turned on my location. I'm sorry. You're out in the middle of the night. I don't think Laura's first thing to do is to check to see if you shared your location with her.
Oh, but you shared your location, so I'm supposed to be good.
I don't think the first thing that Laura is looking to do is to make sure that you check that you shared your location with her. And she mentions that too. She's like, bro, I was asleep. I was fucking asleep. So I wasn't even checking for that. But then she hits him with a reverse Uno. She's like, so I did look up your location and you were in South End.
You weren't at the parking lot of Lost and Found. You were north of Uptown, which is where Sarah Ann lives.
South End is where Sarah lives. Did you go to her house? Did you go to her house? And he has to admit that, yes, he was on the South End. And so that's where we leave off. When I tell you the men this season, like honestly, I didn't think this cast would get messier than last season. I feel like last season was not just messy, it was just like a lot of dark energy. But this season, like this cast is like what the hell? And so they leave us off with that. So he spent the night with this girl. I guess we're gonna get more in the next episode. But baby, over the weekend, it is brought to us that Jeremy was engaged and living with a woman at the time that he was casted for Love is Blind. It's all over. It's everywhere. So much so that Jeremy had to make a video addressing it.
So I want to quickly address the story that's going around about my previous engagement prior to Love is Blind. One, anybody that I was on dates with, my castmates, and in multiple interviews, this topic was discussed. Nobody is surprised by this. It was something that was well documented. Unfortunately, with all of the footage that is captured, not all of it makes it into the final cut. this just happened to not make it in there. 2, I did not apply for this while I was living with anybody else. I was out living on my own, and I didn't seek this out. I was actually reached out to over Instagram, and I'll actually add that message into the next slide just for some verification on that. But I had already been out on my own for a number of weeks at that point, and I was asked if I would like to have a discussion around it. I said, sure, why not? And obviously it ended up leading up to the show at some point, but yeah.
Jeremy, we don't believe you. We literally just saw you try to lie to Laura about where you were, and you would have continued lying had she not admitted to you that she did trace your location steps. You would have still lied to her. And so the fact that with the news breaking out that you were living with someone else at the time that you were applied, or as he said, he did say, I didn't apply, I was gauged for this show, I was asked to be on the show, it's very believable that you were living with someone else. But can I say something else? Why is Love is Blind casting people through their DMs? What is up with that? What is going on? Like, what is up with that? Why is casting doing it like that? Like, I mean, this is a big show. I'm perturbed. I don't understand why they're doing it through everybody's DM. And apparently Chelsea, who is Kwame's wife now from season 4, season 3 and season 4, apparently she's responsible for the casting that's happening from last season, this season. Like, so Chelsea, this is you? This is you? You the one looking for people through their DMs? What is going on? What is going on? Throw the whole process away. Throw this entire process away. Okay, child, it is 6:12. I gotta get to this dinner. I cannot believe this. All right, so I'm gonna get to this dinner, but first I'm gonna go ahead and spray on some fragrance, child. Did I tell you guys how much I love this fragrance? Oh my gosh. This fragrance from Kayali? Eden? Oh my gosh. Eden is that girl. Eden is that girl. Come on out, Eden. Eden is that girl. The bottle, so pretty. So pretty. And the keynotes are blackcurrant, sparkling lychee, rose, damascena, candied violet, sugared amber, and sandalwood. Oh, I just love this so much. I love this fragrance so much. Like, y'all, oh my God. I really need to get a mini one. Did I get a mini one? I think I did buy a mini one too. Oh my God, oh my Lord. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Whew. Did I spray too much? I don't care. Because the thing is too, as it sets, let me use some of my Vaseline for my hands, because my hands be so damn ashy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this dinner. Oh my gosh, and I have a date afterwards too, child. I have a date with one of the Ghanaians. Remember them 3 Africans I said that got Atlanta in a chokehold? Not me going out with the one Ghanaian. I'll report back, child. I'll report back and let y'all know how that went, child. I got this Makeup Revolution blush kit from Amazon. And I was like, I cannot put on these light ass blushes, but baby, not me being shook. Hold on. How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of this Charlotte Tilbury Air Finish in 3. I'm gonna put this under my eyes a little bit. Okay, boom, pow. All right, y'all. So I look so damn shiny, but it's gonna set, so I'm gonna be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this birthday candle making class. I'm gonna go to my date, and then we'll finish off with this review. All right, so see y'all in a bit. All right, y'all, I'm back from the birthday dinner, and my date, child. So the birthday dinner I didn't get to make no candles because they didn't start on time. Child, they didn't start bringing out the wax till like 8:30, and my date was at 9. So now it's 11:30. 11:30. All right, so let's go ahead and just finish this off. So, oh, and how was my date? It was good. It was good. For those who want to know, it was good. It was good. We'll see where this goes. Honestly, y'all, I'm just at a place. We were talking about this at dinner. I didn't say this to my date, but y'all, I'm really fine where I'm at, and I don't know if I'm okay with like disrupting the peace and the joy that I do have right now. I'm able to do whatever I want to do, you know, whenever I want to do it, you know. Don't be surprised if I pop up pregnant on y'all, and not that I would like go sleep with somebody. Like, I really just might wake up one day and say, you know what, let me go have me a baby. Let me go pick a daddy. Go down to the clinic, pick a daddy. All right, okay, you the pappy. Have my baby and do this shit on my own. Like, to be honest, men are annoying. Men are annoying. And we're going to talk about some more. I mean, we've been talking about annoying men while we're reviewing Love is Blind. Men are annoying. And I don't know if I want to dedicate my life to a man at this point. I just really don't. I would love to be a mother, though. Love to be a mother. So that just might be what's in the cards for me, being a mom. And that's that. So we'll see. But my date went well. It went really good. So we'll see. Okay, let's get back to the Love is Blind people. Love is Blind people, let me ask y'all a question. I think this is where we left off. Who the fuck is in charge of casting? I just want to have a serious conversation. Who is in charge of casting for Love is Blind? If it's Chelsea, Kwame's wife, fire her now. Immediately. Whoever is in the casting department, fire them. Y'all are not casting people who really want to try to find love on this show. Y'all are not casting people who truly want to find love and want to get married. Y'all are sliding in people's DMs. Jeremy, okay, who was just outed for ghosting his girlfriend, his live-in girlfriend, even posted that, yo, I didn't apply for this show. They slid in my DMs, okay? That's how y'all are casting people. Make it make sense. That makes no sense to me. Y'all are not serious. And this is why the show has become a very unserious show. Listen, like, I'm here for the content. I'm going to create the content, baby. But I'm also going to let y'all know that this is a fucking shit show. We don't take this serious. And to the people who are going on the show and y'all are thinking y'all going to find fame and all that, listen, people are going to follow you. You're going to get hundreds of thousands of followers, right? But I want you to go back in time and go look at previous Love is Blind contestants. Only a couple of them still are able to monetize off of that following. It does not last. Enjoy it while it lasts. You better have a plan. Have a plan. If you don't have a concrete plan for coming into this, I'm telling you, it's not going to go the way you think it's going to go. It's not going to give what you think it's going to give. Okay? You're going to go on television. You're going to look stupid. And people are always going to remember you for your stupidity. Okay? Love is Blind people. The casting is very unserious. Y'all are doing a horrible job. Please, for the love of humanity, cast people who want to actually get married. Cast people who actually want to get married. Mettez moun qui besoin marier. M'a marié. Oh, m'a marié avec. Okay? Okay? Por favor, el fado de people who want to get married. Okay? S'il vous plaît, s'il te plaît. Okay? Trouve les personnes qui ont sérieux de mariage. Alright? Shit. Y'all is getting on my damn nerves. Cast people who actually want to get married, please. Y'all are wasting everybody's time. Okay? Damn. Pausing on the Love is Blind episodes, child, did y'all see what's going on with Trevor? So Trevor, who almost ended up with Megan on Fox, apparently his live-in girlfriend went on social media to reveal that not only did he ghost her to go on the show, but since being on the show, this man has been threatening her. Not Trevor. Not I tap my bracelet all day, Trevor. Not mullet, Trevor. Not I had a good speech, Trevor. What the fuck is going on? Child, here go the girlfriend.
Child, this is getting crazier and crazier. Trevor's ex-girlfriend answers a few questions via Instagram. Please let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments.
I don't really know where to start here. And I know people have a lot of questions. And I am scared shitless. But I want to be transparent about my side of things. So I'm gonna let you guys ask some questions.
Shout out to my girl, Ashley Vera on TikTok. She was able to get these screenshots. So the girlfriend is answering some questions. What was Trevor hoping to gain? Fame, money, attention. She's like, yeah, all the things that come with fame. And also, he already filmed a perfect match, too. So, child, I can't. Listen, Trevor said, pay me for my pain. I'm going to be on all the Netflix shows. The next question someone asked her was, do you think he broke up with you because he found someone on a perfect match? She said, no, he didn't even make it to a solo date or into the house on Perfect Match 2. Now she's spilling the tea. He came back from filming beginning of September, and we were together till 2 weeks before Love is Blind aired. Oh, my God.
Y'all, she claims that not only did he ghost her, but he also told her, threatened her if she shared her story with the public. He said he would try to ruin my life and send intimate videos to my family, specifically my son, she wrote in one of her Insta stories. As of now, Trevor hasn't publicly addressed her allegations, but several fans have quickly taken to Reddit to express their reactions to the accusations, especially after Trevor's friend Vinny, DOA, spoke up. I mean, I don't know. This season, it's just nobody's serious this season. Nobody is serious this season at all. Like, it is just a fucking joke. But you know what? We're gonna make the content. We're gonna make the content and we're gonna keep key. But just know, like, we're laughing at y'all. We're not laughing with y'all. Y'all are jokes. Like, y'all are jokes. Okay, this is jokes to all of us, okay? Okay, so Megan on Fox, Jiminy Cricket, we down to their apartment, and Megan on Fox, Chelsea, invites her friends over, right? So Jimmy is working from home, he's upstairs working, and you know, she's talking to her friends, and she's telling her friends, you know, Trevor was her number one. Like, Trevor was the one that was the most, like, it was really like neck and neck between Trevor and Jimmy. And the way she's talking is like, to me, I just get the sense that Trevor was the number one and Trevor was who she really, really wanted, but things moved faster and better with Jimmy. And so, I don't know. I think it just proved to me what I always thought, is that she just picked Jimmy because Jimmy asked her first to be her wife, to be his wife. But anyway, so she's talking to her friends and she's telling them, you know, like, they've been home for the last couple of days and he works from home and he's not being as affectionate. Like, he didn't even kiss me today. Like, she's just complaining about him. And then she mentions to them that he did see a picture of Jessica and she just feels a way about that. So anyway, Jimmy comes downstairs, he meets the friends. And the friends are talking to Jimmy about his experience, and he's telling them about, you know, hey, well, I did have a connection with this other girl, and, you know, but Chelsea and I were just the best fit. And he mentions to them how Chelsea told him that she looked like Megan Fox.
She described what she, okay, I gotta tell them that.
Oh, they know.
She described what she looked like.
Who do I always get on the plane? Oh, Carrie Underwood and
Carrie Underwood, I can
Megan
see.
Fox. Yes. You know I was lying. I had dark hair and blue eyes. Oh, big boobs.
White people are insane. They said this girl looks like Carrie Underwood. And he said, oh, Carrie Underwood, I could see that. I took my keys to the side of his pretty little boom-boom four-wheel drive, carved my name into his leather seats. That Carrie Underwood? American Idol Carrie Underwood? Maybe next time I'll think before he cheats. Like, I might have saved a little trouble for the next girl, 'cause the next time that he cheats, oh, you know it won't be on me. Bitch, I want Carrie Underwood and Megan Fox to come together and file a class action lawsuit against Chelsea and her friends. 'Cause what the hell? What, like, what? Why y'all lying like that? Y'all ain't got to be lying to people like that. And the thing is, like, you know what? I'll give you, I think there's certain angles where I could possibly see the Megan Fox thing. But the thing is, as soon as she opens her fucking mouth and starts talking, no, it's not there. It's not there. And then, like, she's not a pretty person. She's an ugly person. We're gonna get into that, but she's a very ugly, she has an ugly spirit. Ugly, heavy, unhappy spirit. It's just like, no, stop lying to this lady. Why y'all lying to her like that? Anyway, so the meeting with the friends go well. And then, like, later on, it just, Chelsea and Jimmy get into this fight. And to be honest, like, y'all, I was just watching this and we're gonna dissect it, but I'm scared for Jimmy's safety with this girl. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I really think this is the type of bitch who will, like, stab you and then cry. You made me do it. You made me do it. Like, she really gives, like, psycho.
After being gone all day, you, like, walked in and you went, sup? I want you to be like, hey, babe, how are your eyebrows? And I didn't really get that from you. So, and then you didn't really, like, acknowledge me being here at all, really.
I want to take care of you. Our first day back here, I, like, really wanted to, pay for your dinner, and so, like, that was me taking care of you.
I don't even need you to take care of me financially, or just, like, emotionally. Like, coming up to me and, like, grabbing my face, kissing me, telling me I'm pretty, or, like, telling me, like, good morning, like, I'm so excited to spend the day with you today. Like, I haven't really gotten that from you.
Well, this morning I rolled straight out of bed, went straight to the shower, went straight to work.
You didn't kiss me one time today.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna be sad.
That's right. I was working.
I know, but I was concerned.
I did kiss you.
Yeah, it's sad. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. You ain't kissed me one time today. Mind you, y'all, this is their second day being home from the honeymoon. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. Y'all just got back, which means, like, yesterday you're unpacking, you're getting yourself situated. Today he's back to work. And, like, just because he works from home doesn't mean he has to be on top of you the entire time. Give him a chance, girl. Give him a chance. Give him a chance to come look for you. You made me sad. I mean, you even kissed me today. You made me sad. What the fuck?
Especially after our conversation about Jess.
Oh, that's what it is.
I think just you seeing a picture of her, I was like, man, maybe he's just like wondering what would life be like with Jazz.
I didn't bring her up because I was picturing a life with her. I brought her up because Jeremy brought it up to me.
Mm-hmm.
He asked if I saw Jess, and I haven't. Mm-hmm. And he showed me her Instagram, and basically was like, she looks like a Kardashian. And I only say that because it was brought up, and I just wanted to fill you in on the conversation I had around.
And I know, and I love that, but in my head, I think like, oh, shit. Not shit, but like, he saw a picture of her, now he's like thinking like, damn it, I fucked up, which is not right for me to think.
That wasn't what came across my mind. I made my decision with you, and I am 100% on my decision with you. I'm sorry that I got a little busy today, and I'm glad you're talking to me. I want you to.
Also,
this girl is it's beyond insecure. It's like she's constantly a victim, constantly hurt, constantly sad, constantly down. And it's like, it's beyond her seeking validation. She weaponizes her tears and her sadness against this man. And it's like, this man is in a constant state of fear and pension. Is that the word? Like, he's constantly like walking on eggshells and fearful in his speech to her. It's so uncomfortable to watch. It's like, anyway, you would think the discussion is over here. He apologized. He said, you know what? I'm going to kiss you more. He didn't throw Jessica's picture in her face. It was somebody else that brought it up. He told her about it. And you know what? He apologized for that too. You would think the conversation would be over. Oh, but no. There's more.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm a huge nurturer. And my main concern is like, and when you do say I love you, you don't really like say it. You say, like,
my tone, I bit the shit out of my lip.
I know, baby, but I love you, and I give you so much of me, and I want you to give me all of you. And when you tell me you love me, it's just kind of like, love you.
And I know you don't want me just to go through the motions, just to say it or just kiss you just because I know you want it.
I just want you to want me.
I do want you. I do want you, and
I'm over here like really trying, like really throwing out like everything to you for you to see like how I am as a person and how I will be as a wife. And I'm just kind of not really getting a glimpse of like you.
Just today, or was it yesterday too?
It was yesterday.
Really?
Mind you, yesterday was when they moved in. This lady, like, she's a bloodsucker. She's insane.
Truthfully, you've been a little clingy.
Period. And you have. Very clingy. Very clingy. Yeah, girl.
Well, you're saying you want me to give you more love and affection, and I feel like you're giving me too much.
Clingy?
I felt like...
Are you fucking kidding me? You mean you're calling me clingy? That was fucking rude.
I have told you I love you more than any of the guys have told their fiancés.
I don't give a shit about them.
I'm saying I have told you an excessive amount, in my opinion. I have told you a lot.
He does, though.
And I admit it every time I told you. I really do love you.
I have given...
I know you have given...
No, I want to hear from you. I have given 100% to every single person I've ever been with.
That's why I chose you. I know. You give 100%.
I'm not done talking. I feel like shit.
Good. You look like shit, too.
Thinking when I'm trying to do things for you to prove to you, like...
I'm telling you how I feel.
I love you.
I'm telling you how I feel.
Okay, well then that says a lot. If that's how you feel. I do not ever want to be with someone who says I'm too clingy, especially someone who put a fucking ring on my finger.
Then get gone, bitch. Damn.
I'm saying the last few days...
What the fuck?
You have been a little clingy.
Right. Well, expect a lot less from me now.
Good.
That's fucking bullshit.
Good.
Maybe I should stay at my place tonight.
Yeah, go.
I cooked you dinner. I
I'm
stayed by
thankful you cooked me
myself.
dinner. I'm
Then I
thankful.
sat and watched your fucking show with you. And you said I'm too clean. And then went upstairs and had sex with you? And I'm too clingy? No, this is bullshit. This is fucking bullshit. That's fucking rude. That's so fucking
Well, if you're gonna bring up the sex, you're the one that wanted to have sex.
Yeah, I
also,
did.
maybe wanted a little breather from that too.
Bitch, I'm sorry. Why? Well, since you're gonna bring up the sex, I'm gonna need a little breather from that too, okay? I do not wanna fuck you. Stop fucking me. I do not, stop fucking me. Stop trying to fuck me, please. Stop fucking me. Stop fucking me, girl. I don't want to have sex with you. Leave me alone, please. Me and my dick are tired. Soon as my dick sees your ass, my dick. Soon as you come in the room, my dick. Not this bitch again. Please. Me and my dick are tired. Leave me alone. Please, leave us alone. Please. Please, thank you so much. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye. Jimmy gets his stuff. He goes to his apartment for space. He comes back the next morning and she was upset about it. Like, wow, you left. Mind you, she said she was going to leave too. But anyway, you left and, you know, and then they make up again. I just, honestly, I don't see this going anywhere. And Jimmy is not, again, Jimmy has the face only a mother could love. He looks like an old ass 27-year-old. Like this is, like this, you know what? Maybe Jimmy looks this old because he keeps attracting women like this who talk to him like this. Because Jessica was talking to him the same way. Very overpowering. Chelsea's just worse. And what makes it worse is that Chelsea's ugly. Like, it's just what it is. And I know some of y'all will say she's not ugly. No, she's ugly. She's an ugly person. She has an ugly personality. She has an ugly spirit. And then it doesn't help that you shaped like a cereal box and then you got that brick forehead and you walking around talking about you look like Megan Fox. No, ma'am. It doesn't help. You look like Meghan Trainor. Meghan Trainor, yes. You could pass for Meghan Trainor. Megan Fox, Carrie Underwood, nah. The fact that her friend said that on camera as well, like, please choose better friends, y'all. Choose good friends. My friends would never lie on camera like that. I've told y'all in a previous video, I had a white man who kept telling me, oh my God, you look like Gabrielle Union. My friends would never lie to me like that. I do not look like that lady. She's gorgeous. I do not look like that lady. They would never get on camera and lie to America and the rest of the world like that. Y'all don't got good friends. Y'all need to pick better friends. Friends who ain't gonna embarrass you. Okay? Let's move on, child. Let's get the Clay. Let's get the old Clay and AD, child. Here's what I want to say before I go through AD and Clay's interactions on the show. In my opinion, Clay does not like AD, okay? Clay does not love AD. AD is not Clay's preference. AD is clearly not Clay's preference. And when I say that, I don't even mean it as her being a dark-skinned woman. I don't think that women are Clay's preference. That's just my opinion. I don't think that Clay is straight. I think that Clay is bisexual. It is my opinion that he's a bisexual man who leans more towards men. However, women are a means to an end to him. The reason why I came to that conclusion is, remember in the pods, he told AD, like he sat there on a Love is Blind pod, on a show called Love is Blind, and told her, I will not marry you if you don't have a big ass. I like big ass. I like lips. I like, curves. That's what I like. If you don't have that, I will not get married to you, right? Mind you, the show is called Love is Blind. He meets AD. And literally, the only time he showed any real excitement for her was when she turned around and she showed him her ass. And that wasn't enough. She literally had the one requirement that he asked. And even with that, we haven't seen this man be really affectionate with her unless it had to do with a sexual innuendo. Like even when you go back to the get together where all the couples were on the beach, when AD walked over, he didn't show any excitement or anything like that. It wasn't until she sat on him and he like was touching her butt and he like motioned to the other guys, like his excitement.
We'll be talking about this 15 years from now. Hey, babe.
What's up? You're welcome to join.
Okay.
Oh, we're having
I'm not gonna join, but I just like was missing you a little.
You listen to me?
Oh. That's so sweet.
Yeah, join it.
She says, I'm missing you. He's like, oh, you missing me? He doesn't say, I miss you back. He doesn't say, oh, I miss you too, babe. Oh, you missing me? Yeah, come join us. Like, you missing me? It's very much like, he doesn't like her. But he likes that ass. He'll fuck that ass. It's a means to an end. It's a way for him to ejaculate. It's a way for him to get off. But he doesn't like her at all.
We were just genuinely having a conversation about how well.
And even then, like, look at how, like, when he's, like, touching her and everything, like, he's signaling the other guys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially that night, like, everybody was talking about her butt. So that's the only time you really see any excitement with Clay when it comes to AD. He does not like her. Everything is, like, even when they met, even at the reveal, it's me, baby. It's me in the flesh. Like, he never once called her beautiful. Never said, you're gorgeous. Wow, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. You're everything I imagined. Or, like, didn't even talk about her looks at all until she stood up and showed her ass. That was the only time he had any excitement.
How you pronounce that?
Bye-bye.
Ooh, that was sexy.
Thank you.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the red light too. I do red light kisses.
Why is AD driving him? And remember, he's always making it a point to tell her how he's a big baby. I'm a big baby. I'm a big baby. So much so that she's driving you. When do we ever see him do any act of service for this girl? Not once do we see him do something nice for her. Ever. 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 This is the same man who proposed to her with tequila and a Bible. Okay?
I love red light kisses, yeah. Period, right? That's my thing. It's like red light.
Period, right? Mm-mm.
Period, right?
See,
that's my thing.
Period, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Period, right? No. No. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. And baby, AD is just cruising through every red flag. She just cruise. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Like, she don't give a fuck. She's getting her Smokey Robinson on. Baby, let's cruise. Like, she is just cruising through this shit. The man just looked at you and he said, period, right? Girl, stand up. Stand up. What the fuck? I can't. Girl, life is a funny thing, girl. So their next interaction is when, I guess after they was cruising, getting their cruise on, period, right? After they was getting their period right on, they have lunch at the beach. And I'm sorry, who the fuck goes to a beach and orders soup? I don't know nobody who goes to the beach and orders soup. Mind you, this is the same guy who was warming up Gatorade in the pods. This man was microwaving Gatorade in the pods. Now he down to the beach drinking soup at the beach. Y'all don't think there's anything like weird with that? Am I? Okay.
I want some soup from the shrimp.
Yeah.
You know? You see this ring every day. I like that blade.
Yeah.
That blade go crazy with your nails.
He compliments everything but her. Ooh, that ring, that bling, that bling. You know, he gave her the ring. What about her? Is she not beautiful to you? She's not pretty to you?
I'm so happy. I ain't gonna lie.
He's just so happy. So happy.
Thank you. Gracias. Gracias.
Ooh, plantain. Where we cheersing to though, baby?
To us.
To eternity. Let's go, baby.
Eternity.
We're cheersing to us, to eternity, baby.
Soup is first priority.
It's really good.
I'm sorry, soup at the beach is crazy. Soup at the beach?
You good?
Locked in.
Are they feeding these people? Love is Blind, y'all still not feeding people? And I know y'all staged all that food on the beach and everything. And you had Jiminy Cricket, you know, down in tacos like it was nobody else's business. I know y'all want us to see that y'all are feeding these people, but I know y'all still not feeding these people? Because why is Clay eating like one of them 10 cents a day children? You know, for 10 cents a day, you can make sure that Clay gets a meal. 3 meals a day for 10 cents. Why is he eating like he's a 10 cents a day child? What the fuck is going on? And it's so weird because like his fiance that you not talking to her, you just like for some soup? Some soup?
Just observe the water.
I'm sorry. You know, it's not weird that he arranged the plates, right? It's just that before he started eating, he was in such a great mood. Ooh, I'm so happy, baby. Look at your ring blinging. Then he got the soup. The soup, you know what I mean? And then it's, okay, I just want to sit here and look at the water. He didn't want to talk to her. He still doesn't want to talk to her. And then he's just arranging these dishes. It's just all weird. It's all fucking weird. It's just weird. Then the first time he breaks his silence is to tell her this.
I really don't want to let you down, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel that. Like,
Is that what you're thinking?
yeah.
You're gonna let me down?
Not that I'm going to let you down, I just don't want to, you know? You know, because it is a date that's coming up, you know what I'm saying? And I know how much this means to you and all that stuff, and I want to be that guy, and I'm like...
I know how much this means to you. It means nothing to him. He's on Love is Blind, where the premise of the show is to find a wife. I know how much this means to you. It means absolutely nothing to him. Are y'all paying attention to what this man is saying?
What is like the biggest roadblock? Or
no
like
roadblock. I'm not. It's not even a roadblock. Like
yeah.
I'm loving everything we got going on. Like with this trajectory, we're good. So.
What just happened?
Nothing. I'm good. I'm just thinking, man. I'm good. Like, I'm good.
Okay.
We're good. Like, it's just thinking about everything, and it's just like things coming at you, and once it's just how the human brain works, like, you know, it's just that's a lot.
That was just like such a crazy switch up to turn it around and look at me and say, I just feel like I'm gonna let you down after.
No, I didn't say I'm gonna let you down. I don't want to let you down.
Right. Well, okay.
Same thing.
It's different. Like,
okay. It just came out of nowhere.
It did. I mean, like, I don't want to come at you and talk fear, and like I don't want to do this with you or anything like that. Like, because I do. Like, I really want to be here for you. I want this to work. It's just that it is on the back of my mind of the marriage thing, and it's just something that I struggle with my parents, my family, and just like how divorce, how it really just tears up the household. That's big to me, you know. It's like I have real feelings for you, but it's just a lot that is just going on in my mind, and yeah.
That man don't want to get married. It's really just that simple. And I see some people saying, man, oh my God, like he's being so emotionally intelligent. He's telling her his feelings. There's another scene where we see him talk about how, you know, again, like every opportunity he gets to talk to AD is to tell him about how much of a cheater his dad was to his mother and still is, and how, you know, he just doesn't know if he can ever be faithful. We don't ever hear him talk to AD and be like, AD, what are you looking for? What do you look like? What are your goals with us? Like, you know, like, do you like how I'm showing up for you? How are you feeling? Because he doesn't give a fuck. And you know what emotional intelligence is? Emotional intelligence is knowing that you're not ready for marriage, so you do not sign up for Love is Blind. That is emotional intelligence. So that you don't go and you ruin somebody else's experience just because you want to be on television so other niggas can get in your DM. That's emotional intelligence. For those of you who think this man is emotionally intelligent, because he's not. At all. At all.
Infidelity was a thing, and like my dad would take me with him to some of his infidelity trips. And then
you know what's crazy? When I heard him talk about that, it triggered me because my stepfather used to do this with my youngest brother. Men are such trash. Like, it's mind-boggling to me. It's one thing to cheat on your wife, but to involve your fucking kids, like, that is just another level of low. My stepfather used to do that with my youngest brother. Take him to his side bitch house. Insane. Again, you know, I've seen so much commentary about him sharing this with AD. Oh my God, you know, he's sharing his feelings. He's being vulnerability, right? These are things that you share with your therapist and you seek healing for before you sign up for this show. What he's doing is he's just setting AD up to expect the failure. He's letting her know, listen, if you're looking for a faithful man, you're not gonna get it from me. Okay? You're not gonna get it from me. All right? my daddy was a cheater. He did A, B, and C. I think he even goes on to talk about all the men that he admires.
I never told my mom. I keep that inside. Like, till this day, like, my mom doesn't even know some of the trips that I went on with my dad. And, like, you know, I love my dad.
Well, she knows now because you telling Netflix. She knows now. Thank you.
My dad was a great father, so I don't want anything, like, taken away from him being a father, because he supported me in everything he did. It's just that I've never seen my dad just stay with, like when he was with my mom for 25 years. Once the divorce came, never seen him just like single. Always had a girl. I've never seen a black relationship where the man is faithful. Even like celebrities, like the Will Smiths, all the celebrities, like the Diddy's and stuff like that.
Diddy. It's just like all these things, these are things that you should have went to therapist for. So AD now is your therapist. This is what commonly happens with men, right? Instead of men going to therapy, and I'm not saying as a man you shouldn't let your feelings out to your woman, right? But your woman is not your therapist. This man clearly has deep, deep issues, right? And instead of seeking Iyanla Van Zandt, instead of seeking a therapist, instead of seeking Dr. Phil, he comes on Love is Blind to find a wife, knowing that he has no intentions on being a faithful husband to anybody. At least not right now. And so what he's doing is, in the process, he's setting AD up for the failure. Like, I just want to set your expectations. Whatever you think, whatever you're hoping for, you're not going to get it here. Okay? I'm not going to be a faithful husband. You got a fat ass though. I'm going to fuck you good though. Maybe I'll try to be faithful because you got a fat ass, but I can't promise you faithfulness. I can't promise you a good marriage. So why are you on this show? Why are you on this show?
And it's also AD for me, who just sits here and just eats this shit up because in her mind, she can fix this man. She can fix this. I can fix it. Instead of getting the fuck up and leaving. Like, girl, in how many other ways do you need this man to let you know that he doesn't want you? He doesn't want you. He doesn't want this marriage. Like, how many, do you need him to say it in some other languages, girl? Like, you and your lashes, get up.
Fast forward to Clay and AD meeting with Clay's mother. I want you guys to pay attention to this, right? AD says she's cold. Listen to his response and look at what his mother does.
I'm so cold.
Are you freezing?
Please.
Ooh, yeah.
Look, no. I go through my hot and
She
my
likes it
cold.
Really?
Okay, and you can open it. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
It's cold. Oh, you freezing? This man has a jacket on. He doesn't even offer her his jacket. His mom gives her shawl. Like, he doesn't even like this girl. The fact that I love you, baby, like, and he doesn't say it often. He'll say it here and there. He don't love that girl. What, like, the way people play with people's emotions. Like, you know what's gonna happen on one season of this show? Somebody's gonna get seriously hurt. Because y'all be thinking playing with people's emotions is a game. Somebody's gonna get sliced the fuck up. One of these days, like, the trajectory that this show is going on, like, somebody's gonna get sliced the fuck up. Because y'all think it's a game to play with people's emotions and their heart. Anyway, in this same sit down, we find out that Clay doesn't even come home after work.
Sometimes I feel like you will choose like convenience and comfort over coming back to the apartment, which obviously I get it if you have somewhere to be, but it's just like in the days or the moments where you could come back and we'd be together that night and not like chat about, anything, just be together would make a world of a difference. But it's not the schedule, it's just what you do in the time that you have off, really.
And what do you think what she just said?
It's valid. It's a valid point. I didn't come home Saturday night because Sunday I had an early rental. and not to go to Lake Norman. She works nightlife. She's gonna be coming home at 2 to 3 a.m. That hasn't happened yet because you have not gotten to your schedule. When you back in your schedule, is it gonna be that much of an issue?
I think it's gonna always be an issue if we're not making the time. I never want you to not work. I love that you're an entrepreneur. I love that you have your jobs. I love that you do what you do. I never want to take that from you. That's one thing that we connected on, is that you are a hard worker. Work is not the problem. Work has never been the problem, ever.
So what's the problem?
Oh.
Sorry.
Whoa.
It's just gonna have a sip. Sorry.
Even his mom is just like, let me just have a sip. So you mean to tell me that you don't understand why there's an issue here? You're not coming home. Literally, for the past week that you guys have been living together, you don't come home when you're done with work at all. So you don't carve out any time to spend with this girl. Y'all are in this experience. You only have a couple weeks together before you make this big decision. So you're going to sit here and act like you don't understand what she's saying? And even if it wasn't this experience, who the fuck would be okay with their significant other, whether it be your wife or your girlfriend, with you never, just picking and choosing when you want to come home? That's not how relationships work. That's not how relationships work. Let's just be honest here. Let's be for real. This man is gaslighting her. Oh, it's because she's not working right now. The girl is 32 years old. She's had jobs, okay? All right? She had some time off to go do the show. She's going to get back into her routine. She's very familiar with how the workforce works. Please don't talk to her like she's a fucking idiot. Let's be for real. Why don't you just be honest and say, I don't want to come home to you? And then y'all can have a real conversation. I don't feel like coming home. I don't want to come home to you. I don't like you. Don't want to be with you. Don't want to get married to you. I'm at my real place with my real nigga. Or my real bitch. Whatever you got going on. I don't want to be with you. Why don't y'all be honest with these people so that they can go on? No, y'all want to get down to the altar and embarrass somebody and make somebody feel bad. And for why? For why? What do you gain? What do you gain?
We've had a few moments, yes, for sure.
But you don't think it's enough?
No, I don't.
You're not coming home.
Get it? She's not working. I'm trying my best with this process, but I need a little bit of just hey.
It's called grace. But if someone is important, you make the time. Period. If the love is there, you make the time. Period.
His mom said it. And the fact of the matter is, there is no love there. This man does not like her. He doesn't want to be with her at all. Totally wasting AD's time. Yet again, another black woman on the show doesn't get the treatment that she deserves. And AD too is very much responsible because this man gave her absolutely nothing from the jump. Our sister, as beautiful as she is, she really just gets excited by words, not actions. And now that you're in the real world with this man, his words are not enough because he's not giving you any action. Well, he didn't give you any action in the pods. He didn't. He told you what he was about in the pods. I really feel that Clay is not living his authentic life. I really do. I feel that this man is, what's the not the spectrum, but what is it? I think he's fluid. I really think he's a fluid guy who leans more towards men. I don't think that he likes AD at all. I think that women for him are a means to an end. I really do. because AD literally has the requirements that he asked for, and he still ain't fucking with her. So next, let's go on to the biggest disappointment that I think I have ever experienced while watching Love is Blind. Kenneth. Kenneth being the villain was not in my Love is Blind bingo cards during Black History, Black Women's Month. Kenneth is gay, okay? That man is not living his authentic life. He's gay, all right? We're just gonna keep it a buck, okay? We're gonna have a come to Jesus moment, okay? Kenneth is gay, point blank period. Kenneth is the classic gay nigga in church who is trying to deny his authentic life.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not carry a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now listen to what yo. Hey! We don't just preach condemnation. We preach reconciliation.
Okay? This man, the way this man used God to seduce Britney is actually criminal. And he belongs in jail for that shit. En vérité. He belongs in jail for that shit. Prison. Prison. Parce que ou pas ka jouer à non bon Dieu comme ça. Li pas bon. Ou non ou wap jouer à bon Dieu, li pas bon. Ou pas ka jouer à bon Dieu comme ça. Ou pas ka utiliser non bon Dieu comme ça pour wap jouer dans figi moun. No, that's no good. That's no good. That motherfucker is gay. We're gonna have a real conversation. He is gay, point blank, period. I really could end the video right there. He's gay. Okay? And again, using God this season is just, nah, where did y'all find these niggas? It's like Love is Blind said, you know what, we gonna go down. Like, I swear, Love is Blind saw a garbage can and said, here go the men we need for this season. Let's go look through every garbage can, you know what? Just find every garbage can you can and bring them in. Because that's what we want for this season. Garbage for niggas. Garbage for men. Every man coming in this season, we want them to be a trash bin. Where did y'all find these people? You know what really kills me about Kenneth? I want to go back to when they first revealed Kenneth and Britney.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
What's up, baby?
Look at the affection.
Hey! Thank you!
You're so good.
Thank you!
The way he was looking at this, and I said this before to y'all in the reveals, I thought he was gonna sop her up like a biscuit right then and there. The way he was looking at Britney.
I am literally. This is crazy.
It was a lie.
You look wonderful. We're all black. Oh my god.
It's me. It's me.
Like, it's me and you. It's me and you. This man was, it was a lie. It was a lie. It was all a lie. It was a lie, y'all. He was lying, y'all. It was a lie. It was all a lie, y'all. He was lying, y'all. It was all an act. It was all an act.
Thank you, Lord. God is good.
All the time.
Yes,
Why? Like, what? So we go from this, hands all on her, like ready to sop her up like a biscuit. We get to the honeymoon, down to the DRs. You know, honeymoon's going well. Until I feel the shift happened after AD asked him about her being a white woman. And maybe I'm reading too much into this, but I didn't really like AD asking him that. I think, like, I understand, but AD, you was just chasing a white man too. So it just was giving, like, is it really from a place of concern, or is it a place of you trying to, cause remember, like, AD was really flirty that night. Like, even though I don't like the way the people was all on AD, you know, calling her booty a bookshelf and whatnot. And you know, the whole bean pie, the bean dip moment, which was very racist. But I do feel like AD was getting her flirt on with a lot of the men's, you know. And so I don't know why when she asked him about her being white, it rubbed me the wrong way. And another reason why it rubbed me the wrong way too was she brought up race for him, but when Laura and them, you know, when Laura told her white fiance to go bean dip AD, we never heard her bring up her race and say, yo, as a black woman, this is racist. This is the history of black women, and our bodies. Like, she never brought up race. I felt like that really should have been a moment where she brought up race. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Maybe I'm reading it too much into it, but those were just observations that I made. So anyway, up until then, everything seemed fine. And then all of a sudden, it's the dolphin outing. Before I go to the dolphin outing, something else rubbed me the wrong way. When Kenneth and Britney got back to their room, you know, they talked a little bit about his conversation with AD when AD had brought up race, right? And so Britney was like, yeah, you know, first of all, you're not the first black man that I've dated. I'm like, oh shit, okay, so she been around this rodeo. Okay, so she like big horses. Okay, cool. But when she was like, I identify as a white woman, what the fuck was that during Black Women's Month?
Like, I have always ran into, like, okay, you know, if you marry a black man, like, these are the things that you will face. It is completely different rather than dating someone of your own race and that who, to the eye, looks like me. But, like, y'all talking about it, I mean, she is a black woman and she can relate to you, whereas, like, I identify as a white woman.
What? I identify as is killing the human race. The phrase I identify as is killing the human race. Bitch, this is not a bubbling test, okay? This is not a multiple choice Scantron test, bitch. You are white, okay? You are from the mountains of Caucasus, all right? You are a pink-toed woman. You are white, okay? What the fuck is it I identify as? No, girl, you white. Okay? Brittany, please don't make me go in on you because I actually really like you and I actually think that you are the wisest, most mature contestant I've ever seen on the show. And that's why I'm not going to give you too much for that moment. But please stop saying you identify as white, bitch. You are white. Okay? Okay, ma'am?
You are a white women's. Okay? I don't care how much black dick you got. I don't care how many black dicks you could fit up in you at once, bitch. You are a white women's. Let's just get that completely straight. Dwight. Okay? You are a white women's. Okay? Am I clear? Okay, let's move on. After they have this conversation, you know, everything seems fine. Then they go to go see the dolphins.
I feel so happy.
That is so.
What? What the hell is going on?
There was something else we should have done.
Shut up!
Oh, okay.
I love that. You ever swim with dolphins before?
No!
And the dolphin I had, his name was Ken.
Shut up.
I fell in love with dolphins because of that. You got me talking now. Literally, I loved it so much.
Can I have dolphins on aisle 2, please? All the time?
I got a dolphin keychain. Like, that's how much I love it. I threw it away now, but I'm in love with them.
Hold me like you were my brother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Hey. Alright. I don't know why, bitch. Now I wanna sing the Free Willy song. What in the Free Willy is going on up in this bitch? I'm sorry. Hold me like you were my mother. Love me like a mother. Will you be there? Hey. Britney should have just dressed up as a dolphin. Like, just put a dolphin on, like, put a wig on a dolphin. And like, Love should have been dolphins. Love is dolphins. That's the show that Kenneth need to be on. Because did y'all see how hard his dick got the moment he saw a damn dolphin? What the fuck am I watching? What in the Free Willy is going on? I'm gonna tell you something. From someone who is a master at icing people out, the way he wasn't talking to this lady, that man do not like her. And that doesn't just happen. That man do not like that lady, okay? And he don't like her because he don't like women's, okay? Kenneth like men's. Men's. He needs to be delivered. He likes men's, okay? He do not like women's. I said it. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. He likes men. He is not living his authentic life. Okay? Let's fast forward to when they get to the crib now together, right? So they get back, they move in together, and he just totally gives her the silent treatment. The only time we see Kenneth smile is when he gets his phone.
I'm excited to have my phone back. I get to talk to my friends. I miss my family. But as a principal, like I had to make sure that my school was still afloat. So getting my device back was helpful.
They move in together and immediately you see Britney like, let's unpack. You want to do this together? He doesn't even answer this girl. Doesn't even look up from his phone.
Gonna do left side of the sink?
Yeah, man, it's cool. Trying to send this real quick.
The hustle never stops. My hip just... Do you have a preference on left or right?
He doesn't even try to help her unpack anything. He just goes downstairs. What? So now we have Kenneth and Britney who are at home having dinner. And this was just so weird to me. So weird.
Oh, let's talk about you waking me up last night. Let's speak on that. At 1:30 a.m. in the morning.
I did.
With all the lights on.
I did wake you up.
Correct. When I had to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
You did. I hesitated a little bit at first, but I was like, let's take it to shake.
You said, baby. And I turned around and I was like, I know good and well this man's not making me get up right now.
Let's say good night, you know, that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
It's a little good night. I want you to go back to sleep.
Waking her up at 1 a.m. to tell her good night. I don't know, y'all. That, no.
I was like, who's this?
What you mean?
Well, you don't know many silly goose.
Let's clarify, because if you act like I'm just out here just not trying to be home.
So he's not coming home?
My hair twisted. I wonder if it was my mentor, and I called you between each transition of what I was doing.
Yeah.
Girl.
Maybe you got home very late.
I hear you, right? Like I hear your perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I'm asking transparently is that you don't allow for me to have gotten home late one night
Yeah.
to be the thing that shifts your mindset about me, right? Like,
mind you, they've already had this conversation. I'm just not showing it, but they had another conversation just like this where Britney brings up, hey, you know, like we're not spending a lot of time together. And he's like, listen, like, I don't want you to automatically feel like just because we're not spending that much time together, I don't want that to cause you to have second thoughts about us. And I believe that's when she went to go visit his place, which, by the way, I was really shocked to see how empty Jimmy's fridge was. Hold on.
I have a whole
nothing in the fridge.
Air fryer.
Okay.
Spice cabinet.
Nothing in the spice
Just,
cabinet.
you know, he has his introverted moments.
A black man ain't got no spices. Now, I don't know, y'all. Every black man I know be having spices in their cabinet. So I was kind of shocked by that. But even then, they had conversations about him having quote unquote introverted moments. So let's get back to that last conversation.
I just don't want one day of me getting home late.
It's not, I don't know like how to pinpoint it, Ken. I really don't. And I wish I did. But I feel like, you know, when we do talk about us, our minds and our heads are like right there with one another. Like what we want out of a marriage is there. But like, where's like the intimate feeling between like us and like the crave of like us having what we want in a marriage, or like the desire to have it between us. Like I feel like that desire and crave between you and I is like the missing piece.
For you.
Because everything else is aligned.
For you. Because for me, that's not true for me.
This man is not only a gaslighter, he is an educated, spiritual, godly gaslighter. He has a way with words that will make you feel like your reality is not your reality.
If you feel like you don't have a crave for me, thank you for telling me that. But I don't feel like I'm missing the crave for you. I am trying to be affectionate to you, and you may feel like you don't want it at the moment. Normally, like when I kiss you, it's like a kiss and you just go back.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't make sense to me because you have Britney literally telling him, like, you're not affectionate. And he's like, well, you're not letting me be affectionate to you, which doesn't make sense at all. And him saying, you know, he's waiting for her to let him know that if he can proceed. Remember, this is why I want to show you guys the reveal. This man was on her like butter on bread. Asked no permission. It's me and you, it's me and you. Like, he was on that ass. And so now you're living together, you're not coming home until super duper duper late. So when is it that you're seeking to be affectionate with her? At 1 o'clock in the morning when you want to wake her up to tell her good night?
I was in that mode and you weren't. So when we talk about like why are certain things not progressing, we're gonna also be introspective about the parts that we are playing too.
This man's a gaslighter. Gaslighter. He's putting it all on her. He's not taking any accountability whatsoever. He's saying, girl, it's all you. It is literally all you and it's all in your head. It's really crazy how he gaslit this girl.
I am very affectionate. Very, very affectionate. We barely kiss and like haven't made out. And for some reason that just seems really awkward to me.
Because it is.
I think that I'm bringing emotion. To be able to experience like so much of that crave that I had with you in the pods, but it's just scaring me that I don't like that I'm not feeling like that consistently. Even with the promise that we made, I would have still enjoyed that temptation of being like, no, like, oh my God, like I can't, like, holy cow.
We know that Britney and Ken, you know, made a vow to each other. We're a godly couple. We're going to wait till we get married. But she's letting him know, like, even with that, baby, like, I wanted to struggle, baby. Like, you know, I still want my coochie to get wet for you. Just because we waiting until marriage don't mean that, you know, my coochie can't get a little wet, your dick can't get a little hard. It don't mean that we can't fight temptations. I'm just fighting temptation. I'm just trying to lose control. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to get her fighting temptations on. God knows how hard. But you know, that's hard when your man don't like women's. That's the bottom line, Britney. He don't like women's, okay? But let's continue. And I feel so bad for her because she's being so honest and so vulnerable and so real, and he's just like, this is him the entire time. This is him. He doesn't walk over to her and hug her. He doesn't like, babe, you know what? Yes, you're right. I shouldn't have came and woke you up at 1 a.m. in the morning. You know what? I should do a better job of being around the house more. He doesn't even give her that. He just gives her this. That man is out the door. Okay? His real nigga waiting on him. That nigga is outside. If you need me, you can couch me outside. Si ou besoin mou ka jwen mwen de yo. That nigga is outside. Okay? That man is outside already.
These things about you are what I need, but I don't feel X, Y, and Z for you. That's the thing. And that's not enough for us to get married. That's not enough for us to be like, well, we'll work it out. No, that's not enough. And we have to be okay and honest about that. I'm so confident that
spiritually, what it's supposed to be for me will be.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how God operates with me. But I also love myself too much, and I've also overcome so much just to force something just because. It's not fair to me or you.
Like, what? And he just goes back to drinking his drink. Like, he back on his phone. No fucks given. And she's in shambles. Like, she's in shambles and he doesn't care. He does not give a fuck.
This is not going to work. But I do want you to find the person you're actually supposed to be with. Even though it's not me and I thought it was.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give me a hug so you know it's no beef.
Child, he's ready to let go and she's like, I don't want to, but this is so sad. And he immediately on his phone. She's in shambles, y'all. Look at this. Like, in shambles.
There's nothing left to say.
Hey, what you on, bro? Yeah, I'm about to get myself here. I'm about to be over there.
He already on the phone with his real nigga.
There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to say.
Do you feel bad?
First of all, the music. Love is Blind people. Your music is so violent. I really hate y'all. The music be so violent. The lyrics be so violent. You can tell that Love is Blind, what they do is like, they be recording the music after they film the season. Sometimes they recycle songs from previous seasons, but y'all is some fucked up people for the soundtrack. Do we get a soundtrack somewhere?
There's nothing left to say.
I need that. Cause it be a lot of shit in life and I don't be having nothing left to say, bitch. I said what the fuck I said. It ain't nothing left to say. Kenneth went to be home with his real nigga. That was so cold, so icy. He gave no fucks about that girl. He gaslit the shit out of her. When he could have just been honest. Baby, I don't like women's. I like men's. And I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That man is gay. He is not living his authentic life. It's a lot of these men on here that's not living their authentic lives. Okay? Y'all, it is 1:58 a.m. See how long I stayed up doing this for y'all? I'm going to sleep, child. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all, I'm going to sleep. That man is gay. Okay, y'all? He gay. He gay. He like men's. Okay? That man like men's. Alright, y'all. Oh, shit. Damn, this eyelash dude is something else. Y'all, I'm done. I'm going to sleep, child. Drop it in the comments. Let me know your thoughts, child. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Join the Black Women's Tribe. I'll see y'all in the next Love is Blind. This season is a shit show. It's just, I didn't think we could get worse from last season. And one thing about Love is Blind, they're going to tell you, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Okay? This is horrible. I'm going to sleep, child. I'll see y'all in the next video.
Diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear.
Jessie Woo!